Welcome back to Grappling with Insanity. So we're continuing on with the Matt Darcy Iron Maiden series off of Digitsu. I'm kind of going through strong side, weak side, or overhook side, underhook side, and I'm kind of mixing up some of the techniques here and there. So if you want to see more of this, hit like and subscribe, and I'll try to do as much as I can with the dummy. These are, this one's kind of a troubleshoot. If the opponent, Carl here, decides to bridge into me. Sometimes you get people, when you have their back, on, let's go to the underhook side. So you're gonna have their position, right? What they do is they'll try to get their base a little bit, and they'll get here, and they'll push into you. Sometimes they like to push their head under your chin. And now we have ways of dealing with it. You know, some people will put their hooks, the butterfly hooks in here, extend out. But a lot of times when you get here, this person's expecting that, or kind of feels that once it's behind the legs, and then they turn out, and then you have to reestablish your back control. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna try to show you a technique to go into that DOD from this position. Again, this is Matt Darcy stuff from the Iron Maiden. Pick it up on Digitsu. Right. So we're gonna fall to the underhook side, and what he likes to do is, again, we got our hooks in, stab chest, cover the mess, keeping our elbows nice and tight. We're controlling this shoulder and controlling this side, not giving him any space. Put our foot down, get the belt line hook, and then fall to the underhook side. Right? Underhook side, we're underhooking the shoulder, and we're holding here. What happens typically, you're gonna get a one-on-one. So this hand comes up to pull the choking hand, the attacking hand. Again, my head is in between my attacking hand and my head. Anytime his neck is exposed, we're choking or attacking, right? So we get in here, he comes up with his right hand to grab my right hand. I'm going to pull, punch it down, pass it off to my left hand. I go back to choke, and this hand comes up. As this hand comes up, I'm going to intercept it and pull it tight, right? So now what I'm going to do is I have my right foot. When I was doing all that, it was kind of loose, but it just kind of get into this position. Typically, it's going to be on his hip, pushing him down. And if his head is in this alignment, I'm going to take my foot and adjust it here and bring his shoulder almost in the middle of my chest, right? And my head is tight here. So if we're in here, some of these stronger wrestlers will kind of put both their feet on the ground and bridge into you, so you're here, right? What we're going to do in this position is go into that DOD from here. The DOD, when he bridges into us, we're going to continue the momentum all the way over to our strong side, and then we're going to take him right over into the DOD, which is the belly down, right? Belly down back. So we're in here, he bridges in, I pull this arm tight, I get up into here, a post, bridge, take him over. And then from here, you can continue on to the rest of your moves. You know, if his neck is open, great. If it's not, you start with your little tool here. Put in a side neck. You can do both of them. He shows both of this. So you put in both sides of the neck, and whatever works through, boom, you get it. Get that S grip, and now you're gonna get that reverse guillotine. But the main move is that. Is the troubleshooting is when they bridge into you. All right, so we'll do it from this side. So we'll get into this spot here. We get our back, stab chest, cover the mess. We're cheek to cheek. I'm gonna push off. So I'm gonna put my foot on his hip, get the belt line hook, then push off. Get this in here. This hand comes to fight my right hand. Peel, punch, and pass. This hand comes up, I intercept. I readjust. He's going to bridge into me. He'll bridge, and here. So both his feet are down on the mat, and mine are in, holding onto his hooks here. I'm pulling his left hand, and I'm going to continue on with that momentum. I peel and I let go of his left hand. My right hand is free, and I post and bridge. I turn around. As I bridge, bring him in this DOD, and then now I'm just going to put my flare into him a little bit, put pressure on his lower back, and I put this in. Boom. Here. Right. Now if I can get it all the way in, I can get a rear naked choke. If I can't, then I go for that the reverse guillotine. The hand is through, S grip, over the back. Bring my elbow up to my hip, shoulder into it. There it is. That is troubleshooting for when they bridge into you.